What up, gamers? Welcome back to Kaboom!
Kaboom!
We are back with yet another exciting video for you. But before we dive in, make sure to smash that subscribe button to increase your gaming skills with 1000%. Esports tournaments may be something that are meant exclusively for champions, but it's still something that is, at the end, played by human beings. Like any other gamers, the pros make mistakes too. And seeing these mistakes unfold live never gets old, as it's shocking, intense, and sometimes hilarious to see what can cost someone a match. That's the topic for today, as we're about to look into the top 10 esports fails that surprised the world of gaming.
What? Nobody saw the points?
Are you kidding me? Again? What?
Number 10. Goldenboy's interview fail. Let's start off with something on the funnier side of things.
What?
Goldenboy was the host for a Rainbow Six Siege tournament and was going to interview a player called Fabian regarding his journeys as an esports player. However, he did not know what Fabian looks like, or any other player for that matter, and mistakenly called him by another player's name, which is Pengu. Then, he hilariously tried to get the audience to cut him some slack and made a joke about specifically asking for Pengu, but the interview did not take it easy, and he became a meme in the Rainbow Six Siege community for a long time.
And here's Pengu with G2 Esports, ladies and gentlemen. What happened? What did I do wrong?
Well, you obviously don't know me then, because I'm Fabian.
Fabian, oh my God, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Well, I specifically asked for Pengu, but you know, I'm still learning. Hey, I'm still learning. This is my first time here, folks, so you know, you gotta give me a little slack. Give me a little slack. Fabian, it's a pleasure to have you here, my friend. I'm so sorry about that.
Number 9. Fortnite Elimination Glitch. In a Fortnite tournament that had $500,000 as a prize, a Spanish player called Heretics Marquis managed to exploit a glitch in which he could not be eliminated, despite being downed by the enemy and shot for almost a minute. Eventually, this allowed him to stay alive until he was revived by his teammate, and then he went on to fight the enemy team. He kept pretending as nothing out of the ordinary had happened, and eventually the management of the tournament had to interfere and asked him to walk away as he had been killed. At first, he tried to claim that he did not get eliminated, and then just started to say he does not understand English, so he won't leave, even though he was well aware of what had just happened.
No, ¿cómo estaba ahí, tío?
Buah.
Loco, escúchame. Estoy bugueado, loco, estoy bugueado. Ven, que se...
Pero ¿cómo se buguea, tío?
Mátalo, que me geleo, que no me mata, ¿qué me mata?
Déjame, te revivo. What the fuck?
Que viene. Tira un montón de tiros. No sé dónde salgo, que está en el zona, ¿no? ¿Qué ha dicho? I'm playing. But I don't know what you're saying.
Number 8. Huke's Adderall usage in Call of Duty Championship. Coiler Garland, better known as Huke, was one of the best players of his team, Dallas Empire. Alongside his friends, he won the 2020 Call of Duty Championships and was called one of the best players of the game due to his great performance and the fact that he was a crucial part of his team's victory. Unfortunately, he later revealed in a lengthy video that he was using Adderall, which is equivalent to someone using steroids in a bodybuilding competition. He said that he felt bad for winning in such a way, and also told his fans that he has successfully given up on the Adderall by now. Although cheaters usually get bombarded with hate, Huke was given support by the community for coming clean about his acts.
Yeah, that was like my whole ideology with picking up Shotzi and Illy, where at the time everyone thought I was crazy for picking them up because, you know, I had options with like Octane and a whole bunch of other people that at the time, you know, a lot of people would say, yeah, I was crazy for what I did, and you know, that led to us winning champs. And to talk about that whole year.
Number 7. League of Legends Stream Sniping. Stream sniping is a problem that ruins the fun for both casual gamers and pro gamers alike. but it usually only exists in online tournaments that are held just for fun or a little bit of competition. When it comes to esports, you don't get to hear about things like stream sniping because the players are sitting locally and only focus on their game. Unfortunately, in the Season 2 World Finals, the Abuzu Frost team was evidently cheating constantly by looking at the minimap that was visible on the large screen meant for the audience to look at. This gave them a very unfair advantage against Team TSM and helped them gain easy kills since they already knew where to look every time a confrontation occurred.
But he really does not want to mess with this. We can see him making no movements, and they're looking to just get some cheeky grabs over the wall until he gets that cooldown back up again. Jace against Darius up top. So Dyrus looking to go against one of his main champions, and that pool should have this lane pretty well, but Shy staying in that long range ability for him so he can get that poke out. Get a view, and he knows to go outside of the jungle.
Well, it doesn't matter too much anyway. Actually, Odd1's still lurking around.
Number 6, the Gaming Paradise Disaster. A Slovakian event called Gaming Paradise has gone down in the esports history as one of the biggest fails that the industry has ever seen. The tournament was held by a seemingly rich party, and every big game and pro player was invited, with many agreeing to show up. However, as soon as the players went to the scene, things were very visibly far from perfect. First of all, the players were picked up very late in a bus after they landed at the airport and were only able to reach their hotel rooms around 3 AM. Then, it was revealed that the computers are going to reach very late, and even after they arrived, there were many technical issues and some of the machines were not even able to run Counter-Strike Global Offensive properly. This caused many players and games to pull out, which even included important titles such as Dota. Lastly, many players even got their passports confiscated by the government because their living and eating expenses were not being paid for by the organizers, and it was even later revealed that they refused to pay most of the prize pools. The entire event was a disaster, and it proved to be the worst time that the esports players had ever experienced. Number 5. G2 forgets the bomb. Teams losing to their competition in impossible clutches and aces is nothing unheard of, but the teams always have an awareness of what's going on and what they need to do to win, even if it doesn't always work out. However, G2 Esports once shocked the world by being completely unaware of a planted bomb in a Counter-Strike Global Offensive tournament, even though they already got rid of their enemies. Eventually, they lost the match because the bomb was left unattended and they lost the tournament. What makes this even worse is the fact that this was a match point and they had no chances to redeem this mistake.
No one is downstairs. They haven't even, they're gonna get a bomb plant and G2 has no idea. There's no one even close. They've heard the click and they're starting to rotate now, but it might be too late.
Oh, good kill for Shock from him. That might actually give them the round, and Dupree gonna be going down. That is not how I saw that round playing out.
No, if it wasn't for that double kill from Shock's triple kill make that beautiful round on the defense.
Wow.
But you could see the idea behind that from Astralis. Get that plant down so quickly. You have someone lurking hut, you have Device lurking in ramp room. Wait.
He's the only one with the kit. What are they doing? They're not finding the bomb? No.
No one's
defusing.
No. Oh,
there could
please
be absolutely
God.
no way.
This can't be real.
Oh. No, G2.
Holy shit.
This can't be real.
How have they done that?
No.
Oh, I can't believe they held that.
Number 4. Woshige's Iconic EVO Fail. Fighting games are all about games of footsies. You have to understand your character, your enemy's character, and always attack at the right time so that you gain an advantage and eliminate the competition. A popular player of Guilty Gear Xrd was seemingly about to win the semifinals of the EVO Championships in 2015 and stood up to celebrate after winning a round with great pride. Unfortunately, he was completely wrong about assuming that he won the match itself since there was one round still left, and his enemy, Ogawa Zato, did not care about Woshige's mistake and immediately just killed his character before Woshige got the opportunity to stop his celebration and get back to the controller. Eventually, Ogawa Zato won. We do not want to know the conversation that must have occurred once he went home to his sponsors.
And the dead angle doesn't bait it. Gets caught low again, has to burst immediately.
Full meter though! Full meter! He's gonna have to do. Oh, he can't! No burst!
So smart!
Oh my
so
God!
Smart!
Genius!
So smart, he couldn't burst because of the super.
But Woshige thinks it's over!
Lock down,
He won the last round! And Ogawa doesn't care! He still got 65%!
Oh my God!
Woshige, no!
Woshige, not like this! What are you
standing up for?
Why?
Oh my God! Woshige thought it was over and stood up, and Ogawa gave him no remorse.
That is exactly what happens. Do not celebrate you with pop off.
Oh my God!
Help us out and smash that like button on the bottom right. It will help this video rank and our channel grow. Number 3. Simple signature knife fail. When you're a professional player, it's a great idea to have a signature move since it's not always just about winning the matches. Having a fun personality makes you very popular, and being a household name is always great for anyone's career. Simple is a player who is known for his style, and he tends to go in for his skillful knife kills whenever possible just to flex on his opponents. Unfortunately for him, this did not work out in a very important Counter-Strike Global Offensive tournament as he tried to knife the last player on the enemy team, but accidentally missed. The other player, Nitro, immediately shot him to death and even went on to clutch the entire round by killing the rest of the players too. Had Simple just shot Nitro early on, this would have been an easy win for the books.
If it does happen now, that's going to be one of the silliest knife attempts ever. Like, if you're able to close out a game, don't knife anyone, please. It's for money, essentially. Do not do it with the showboat. It doesn't matter. You might have just cost him the game here. That was one of the silliest plays I've seen in a long time. Great. Simple is one of the most talented superstars we have in the game.
Buff stuff like that, to be fair. That's how he feels himself at times.
But he's just cost him a thrill.
I agree completely. I agree completely. He got a swipe in, but not enough. That's a great shot.
Nitro did amazing work to win that round.
Number 2. Myth's Miscalculated Jump. One of the most prized members of the TSM team used to be Myth, since he was pretty good at Fortnite. Although his tendency to get fall damage was always something that was joked about. Unfortunately, that joke ended up nearly costing the pro player his career, because in one of the most important esports tournaments of his life, he ended up checking out early due to a simple mistake. Right at the end of a match, Myth was trying to eliminate a player who was rapidly building into the sky, and Myth accidentally jumped backwards, assuming there would be a platform built behind him. Eventually, he fell to his death and lost the match. He claims that it's a building glitch in the game that flings you backwards sometimes, but fans consider it a false attempt at hiding his mistake.
Do we have any Myth fans in the house? Myth, let's talk about what happened in this game, because it seems like everything was going smooth for you. So up until your death, how are things going?
The game was going really well. I noticed that the center of the circle is going to be placed on a the northern hill that is above a flush. So I was going to just play the early ground early. I got the early game. I was going to play the high ground early, and then. But yeah, so then I got the position. I got the position that I wanted it. I wasn't contested. And then as the circle kind of shifted away from the hill, I decided to. There was a player playing underneath me, so we got into a little skirmish. And then off the side of the hill, I encountered one of the rarest bugs in the game, which is when you make an edit or build something, it'll just fling you off. And so that happened, and it was really unfortunate.
Number 1. Nono's League of Legends Ragequit. As you can see in our list, many pro players try to win the game and make a mistake that makes them lose everything. However, sometimes it's not even a mistake, and people are willing to leave everything behind over a bit of rage. That's what happened with the Against All Authorities player Nono in the LCS Summer Promotion Tournament. As the player was losing the match, and he just decided to abandon his team immediately instead of sticking around and trying to turn the tides. This move surprised everyone at first, but once the commentators got word from the organizers that Nono indeed did quit the match, it was a really unfortunate moment for the team as they were already losing by a large margin.
Or would have been able to snowball the game right there.
Oh, here we go. There's the unstoppable force coming in. Nono gonna get nuked down as Slayer does get the ace in the hole blocked for him by his teammate. Nuke going very, very low here. Will Rick walk away? Double kill coming out for Caitlyn. It's going to be another one. It's Thresh that picks that one up, and only Zarmony survives that one. Everybody's still alive from Sinners Never Sleep.
That was so one-sided. I mean, that's... Well, actually, we have a disconnect out of Nono. I'm not sure if that was on purpose or not, or if that was like a bug, but...
Wow.
and then reconnected.
But now he's back. I think that's a case of his teammates saying, you know, we're fighting for our damn careers here, man. Get back into the game.
Check out this video. It's specially selected for you. You'll like it.